Hi everyone, good morning, afternoon, or night. My name is Alberto Manuel Obando Chin. I'm 21 years old. I'm a student and I study mechanical engineering at the UB. But in this special case, I study English Advanced at the UB too. To be specific, at the Centro de Idiomas Coatzacoalcos. And I belong to the group IABA 700. And that's funny because on the system of the UV say Java 702, but I don't know what happened with that. But the teacher who teaching the subject is Gilberto Herrera Cruz, and the deadline for this project is today. And I don't know, I think is a little intro about my project and me. Well, continue. Continuing, the name of principal theme is pollution in the globe, and maybe you know some things about this topic. But in the same way as before, I talk about a little intro for this topic. Starting with the pollution has significant impacts on human health, and I think you know that and the environment and the end of the heart systems because the pollution it's crazy is the pollution touch all parts of the planet and it's affecting our health, the food we eat, the water we drink, and the air we breathe. But the pollution or the world pollution is very common on these days, but I think this information was okay and is worrying to start. But now it's turned to the important points we touch in this presentation, and I I know you asking you what what is what is the pollution? Well, the pollution is the introduction of harmful materials into the environment. These harmful materials are called pollutants, and these pollutants can be natural. Uh, they can also be created by humans or other factories. The pollutants damage the quality of air, of water, and land. And in the same way, the Earth's natural resources are destroyed by pollution. I know the last information caused that a new question emerged, and I think that question is what caused the pollution? Well, pollution occurs when an amount of any substance or any form of energy is put into the environment at a rate faster. For example, well, we can see many things that are useful to people produce pollution, like cars burning coal to create electricity, industries and homes generate garbage. And one of the most important is chemicals are being overused by some farmers in their crops, and pesticides and chemical poisons used to kill insects and weeds. But as in everything, the consequence for this harm damage the whole world and its resources that we use, and some people don't see the gravity of the situation and pass it. But the reality is the pollution is a global problem. For example, pesticides and other chemicals have been found in the Antarctic ice. Air and water currents carry pollution, and ocean is the same. And the winds can pick up radioactive material accidentally, and something like that. But these types of pollution or pollutants have a classification, and this classification is for types of pollution, with starting with the air pollution, water pollution, and finally land pollution. We can find in the air pollution we can find smoke, greenhouse gases, and plastic in the same in water, plastic, I think pesticides, and something like that. And land pollution is a little different with garbage, plastic, but it's the same in all types of pollution. And now is turn of the most important question about this topic, and is how can we reduce the pollution? And this problem, reducing pollution, requires environmental, political, and economic leadership. Because if I had mystical superpowers, I will eliminate the pollution, or I don't know, I think something like that. And finally, the credits about this topic, and all credits is for me, and with the exception in information and music. And thanks for being here.